How do you get girls from dating apps and Instagram to come directly over to your place and hook up right away, right there on the first night? The key is, surprise, surprise, to be upfront that that's your intention. However, where most guys fail miserably at this is they set that as the intention from the very beginning of the interaction, and that is the huge mistake. The proper way to do it is to state that this is your intention after a day or two of chatting. It's massively different from the girl's perspective if you ask right away versus if you wait a bit before you pop the question, or so to speak. By the way, guys, my name is Casey Redbeard, and I help guys build a rockstar dating life by using dating apps and Instagram. Okay, so back to our topic. Here's an analogy. Let's say you get a random message on Instagram from a random guy you'd never met, and he says, "Hey man, I see you're friends with Steve, and we're both into business-to-business lead and sales generation. I'm Michael, nice to meet you." And you guys begin to chat, and you share some knowledge and tactics over the next few days. Then, after a few days of chatting with this guy, building rapport, sharing some techniques, sharing some value back and forth, he goes, "Hey man, I just published my first YouTube video. Would you mind watching it, liking the video, and subscribing to the channel? Oh, and I'd love some quick feedback as well." You would almost certainly do it for this guy because you've talked for a couple days, you've shared some rapport, you've chit-chatted, you've gotten to know each other a little bit. So he asks you for that small investment, that small favor to check out his YouTube channel and give some feedback. You'd almost certainly do it. So we'll call that scenario A. Compare that to scenario B. What if this same guy messaged you out of the blue, but his very first message is he's asking you to watch, like, and subscribe to his channel? You'd be like, who the heck is this random guy? It's too soon to be asking this. I don't even know who he is. He hasn't even introduced himself. We have zero rapport, etc. It is the same way from the girl's perspective. If you ask to do a same night hookup within the first few messages, she goes, "Oh geez, another one of those. Ew, another guy offering me his penis on the internet," and she's most likely not going to go for it. Of course, it's possible, depends on a lot of things, how good looking you are, the ease of the dating market that you're in, but you increase your odds dramatically if you wait a day or two. So this begs the question, after a day or two of flirting and getting to know each other, how do you propose this instant hookup? Like, how do you just come out of, talking about, "Oh, it's so cool, we both like meditation and yoga, haha. Do you want to, have sex with me?" How do you just propose this? Well, what I usually do is, out of the freaking blue, I'll just, at some point, also we can be talking about the Dodgers, doesn't matter. I'll say, "Hey, do you mind if I ask you a super personal question?" Or, "Hey, I had something to ask you, but it's super personal. I don't want to offend you." Because of that intrigue, she's always going to say yes. And then after they say yes, I usually send them like a sexy BDSM photo of a girl who's tied up and being spanked. But it's in a classy way. It's black and white. It's something that looks like it would come from like 50 Shades of Grey or something like that. It doesn't look like a cheesy, Pornhub video or something like that. And then after I send them that little BDSM photo, I ask them something along the lines of, "So are you into this type of thing? Because I like to be very dominant, etc." And my response rates go something like this. So roughly 60% of them tell me that they absolutely love that kind of thing, and it gets into we just start sexting, immediately. It turns super sexual. They tell me, "Oh yeah, I like being choked and tied up and my hair pulled, etc." That's about 60%. About 30% tell me they prefer not to talk about that thing kind of yet, and that the question made them just a little bit uncomfortable, but whatever. They're still down to talk to me. It didn't ruin the interaction, but it was just a little too soon to say that. And then 10% just outright tell me that's not their type of thing, and it just makes it really awkward, and I kind of cannot recover from it, right? So for the 60% that's into that type of thing, at that point, with a few exceptions aside, it's almost a foregone conclusion that she's going to come straight over to your place and hook up right away. For the 30 to 40% that get a little uncomfortable by the question, just don't worry, just, say, "Hey, forget about it, too soon, whatever, just thought I'd ask." And you can just say, "Hey, let's go out and get dinner sometime," and you'll be able to recover it. And I guess, you do risk a small chance of offending some girl and losing them, but it's probably a very closed-minded girl and not a girl that you really care about losing her anyway if she got that offended by it. So there you have it, guys. In summary, the key to getting a girl to come over and hook up right away is to talk to her for 1 to 2 days first, then to bring it up that your intention is to, basically have a hookup right away. By waiting those 1 to 2 days, as we talked about in that analogy that I gave earlier, your vibe is completely different. She doesn't roll her eyes like, oh, got another guy on a dating app, offering his penis. You get a much, much higher percentage of girls that will say yes. And, if you maybe alienate a girl or two, doesn't matter, because the idea is to have so much content, so much high value content on your Instagram and dating profile that even the odd girl that you alienate from asking this, you can replace right away. So that's all I got for now, guys. If you want to join my free Telegram group where you have access to me, and I really am highly responsive in that group, you can ask me anything about first date ideas, meeting women online, how to get good photos, what qualifies as high status content, etc. Feel free to join the group and ask me. Also, you get more information about the services I provide to help guys build their rockstar dating life by checking out my website, which is on the screen now. It's redbeardrantz.net. You can have me personally do all your high status social media content for you. I'll personally take the photos and make sure you're, presented in the most high status way at all the events, group shots, solo shots, you on a yacht, you on a boat, you at an exclusive party, you speaking on stage, etc. Also, I can run your whole dating apps for you. I can literally talk to the girls, message them, build rapport with them, and then just pass them off to you after a day or two of being warmed up. I can even run them through this DTF funnel if you want. So you can check out all the service I have there on the website, redbeardrantz.net. Lastly, please give me a follow on my Instagram. It's just redbeardrantz1. And that is the end of the video, guys. Peace.